to Home Cooking with Sam and Nancy. I'm Sam.
And I'm Nancy.
So, Nancy, I was at a party the other day and people were just raving about your dessert. There is barely any left for me to get some.
I know, it goes fast anytime you take it to a party. But that's what we're going to cook today, Sam.
Okay, what's that called?
It's called Nancy's Apple Fall Dessert.
Ooh, that sounds so good. Let's go ahead and get started.
First of all, you're going to prepare a 9 by 13 inch pan, and then your ingredients will be 2 cans of apple pie filling, 2 cups of some kind of nut. We're using walnuts today, but I use pecans all the time. You'll have 2 sticks of butter, and you have 1 box of yellow cake mix, and you keep it dry. Let's put it together.
Let's put it together. That sounds super easy. Okay, so what do you do next now that you have all the apple pie filling in?
We put the apples in 2 cans, so I divide that 9 by 13 inch pan into 2 sections, so I have 1 can on one side, 1 can on the other. And here's what we do. We take yellow cake mix and we put it across and sprinkle it over top of the cake mix. Of the pie filling.
Now, is there a reason why you have to keep that dry?
Yes, because you don't want it wet because it makes it crisp.
Okay.
And we're going to put butter on it, yummy butter, and that's what settles into the cake mix to create that crisp kind of look and also the taste.
Now, Nancy, did you wash your hands before you started putting your hands all in that cake mix?
You know I did, just like you did with our last episode of the chicken and dumplings.
Okay, so what's next? Do we add the butter or do we add...
No, we add the butter.
Okay.
The butter is going to solidify and melt down into the apples and that cake mix, and it's going to create the moisture that that cake mix needs to give it the crispness of an apple crisp.
I love butter. I think I've said that every single episode we've done, and the fact that we're using so much butter is making my heart happy.
We take the nuts. It can be walnuts, it can be pecans. I've even used almonds, just depending on what you prefer. And so we take the nuts, and once again, we get to play with our food.
Did I wash my hands? No, I'm just kidding. I did.
You cover it with aluminum foil and you put it in the oven for 45 minutes. That way, whenever you bake it, it will get that butter all down in that pie, that cake mix and that pie filling, and it just soaks up that butter and makes it crunchy. Then after 45 minutes, you take this off and you bake it for 15 more minutes, and that gives it that nice brown, even look.
Now, I don't think I can wait 45 minutes to eat this again.
Well, I understand that, so that's why we have one already prepared.
Oh, yes!
Doesn't that look wonderful? It is a yummy fall dessert. It is what I call seasonal eating, and it's wonderful, and it won't last long. Are you ready?
I am ready.
All right, it's gonna be yummy.
Oh, it's warm.
Cheers.
Oh, so good.
The only thing that could make it better, big scoop of vanilla ice cream.
I was just thinking that making this apple pie dessert a la mode. Thank you again for joining us on Sam and Nancy with, of course, your host, me, Sam.
And Nancy.
Catch us next time. Thank you.